kill all.
Nothing down there. God, I am tired of seeing fucking snow. Just get me to a fucking proper sunny biome. Like, fuck off with the rain. Fuck off with this. This fucking thing is massive. Oh, damn it. What? Okay. The wolves will swim, right? Yeah. Sorry that I've unintentionally killed my wolves now. Is that a village? Or is that just a weird looking tree? I think that's a weird looking tree. Oh, how the fuck? Fucking right of screen. Lava in the ice biome. Where's my realism? I never understood people who complain about realism in video games. I never understood that. Because I complain about the realistic stuff of that, but then they, like, here's the thing. Even the most realistic games will never be realistic. Only because of the fact if you can die and respawn in it, automatically it's not realistic. If you can die and respawn, no. Like, there's so many people that complain about realism, and I'm just like, I don't care. Like, it's the same thing with graphics. Where it's like, I don't give a damn about a game looking realistic. I really don't. Because I've played many great games that have realistic looking graphics and they look good. But I've also played just as many games that don't have realistic graphics and are just as good. And it's like, it's people who just complain about graphics and go, "Oh, it looks like shit." I'm like, "Oh my god, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter." There was someone who complained about today on Twitter, like this is gonna date the episode. Um, but EA was showing more stuff about Skate 4, and you could sign up for a playtest thing, which I probably need to go do. I just remember I clicked on it and the line was like, "You are 4,000 in line." I'm like, "Okay, I'll be back in a little bit to see where it's at." What the fuck was that? Anyway, um, but like the little like teaser trailer, I guess, that they showed was like very clearly in development footage. Like there was a lot of shit not even textured. It looked like they were still like working on getting the controls down, which yeah, you kind of need to. Um, but like before they start like working on a world map or anything. But you could very clearly tell like it was like still like pretty out there, like pre-alpha. Like there's another fucking sanctuary. Are you fucking shitting me? Like very clearly still pre-alpha, maybe alpha. But of course there was still the dumb fucks in the comment section, which granted they might be baiting, which if they are, cool, you're still an asshole. Like, but there's still people in the comments going, "The game looks like shit." And it's like, motherfucker, it was mostly recorded with like cameras off of a screen. Like, quality ain't that great. Plus, it's also on Twitter, so Twitter compression is ruining it. And it's like there's no like in-game capture stuff, like well with the capture card. But also, dumb fuck, it's not finished. Like it's not even like in a pre. It's like in a pre-alpha state. Like they're still figuring out the fucking controls and want people to play test it to make sure the shit works and feels like um, Skate 1, 2, and or Skate 2 and 3 most likely. Like, that's the thing. Again, they could be, well, you got baited, and it's like, okay, cool, you're still an asshole. Like, I never understood that. Also, like the people who bait for stuff like that. It's like, oh well, dude, you got baited. And it's like, cool, you're still an asshole. Like, just because you baited me into talking about something or doing something that is like, like, cool, you're still an asshole. Because it's pretty much it's the same thing as like a prank. Like, I find because like there are good pranks, but then there are pranks that I'm like, you're just kind of pushing what a prank means. Like there are some pranks that just because to me a prank shouldn't be harmful. Like a prank should just be like lighthearted and harmless. Like that's why I never understood a lot of the YouTube pranks, calling them pranks. I'm like, this is shit that's like legitimately dangerous. Like that's not what a prank is to me. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's all sand. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, like no, a prank is like prank should be harmless, in my opinion. Like that's kind of the reason why I think out of like all those prank shows and stuff, I think Impractical Jokers like does it the best because most of their pranks and stuff are like relatively harmless. Like, because most of the time it's just getting them to say like the stupidest and weirdest shit in front of other people to make themselves look bad, not the people they're like pranking. Like, this whole thing is like, it's like, can you stand the awkwardness? Like, this is like, I think there's a lot of mean spirited stuff out right now. And I'm like, I don't really fuck with. Like, that's kind of the reason why. Kind of reason why I try not to rage at games anymore, especially when recording, because the fact of like I don't want to be mean spirited. It's kind of the reason why I put Super Mario Sunshine down for the time being, because I will go back to that game. Like, I will go back to it. I just apparently not in the mind. Where am I going? Apparently, I'm not currently in the mindset to play it, which I know sounds fucking stupid. Like, oh, you're not in the mindset to play a game, but it's at the same point like it's like there are just some games that I'm like. I think, oh yeah, I'll record that and I'll play it, and then I go to actually like, you motherfucker. There are like some games that I go to play, and then I end up just not wanting to that day. And Super Mario Sunshine just happened to be one of those. It was just one of those games where I was like, yeah, let's finally get around to this, and then I started playing it, and Just realizing that, like, okay, obviously not in the mood to play play this type of game. So, especially when it took me like 3 days to be like, okay, now I want to record it, and then halfway through, I was just like, yeah, I don't really care. I don't care right now. Fucking break, goddamn. There's a difference between like literal anger and play anger. Like the play anger is what I try to go for. Like I don't ever actually want to be real angry because like no one likes feeling like that. No one likes feeling like that. Like I don't want to be real angry towards a video game. Like a perfect example of like I guess play anger is well, actually this is like a mix of both, whereas like play anger and real anger would be the Dead Money DLC in Fallout New Vegas. Like that whole fucking recording session that was like three different recording sessions that were hours long. Like I think I remember like the first recording session I did was like 4 hours, and then I took a break for a few hours. Then there was another like 2 hour session, and then there was the final like 1 hour session of it. But I know that Dead Money DLC pissed me the fuck off. Both real and I was playing up most of it. Like, so I'm just be honest, that Dead Money DLC sucks dick. It's it's so just not fun. But I knew it had to be done, and that's why I saved it for last. I'm just amazed I actually beat it. Because there were some points where I was playing and I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to beat this motherfucker, and then somehow magically I did. Oh hey, Village! I think the only game that's like truly pissed me off to the point where I'm like, why the fuck am I playing this is Resident Evil Village. Cause I like that game. I just think damn it could have been better. Like there's a lot of shit in it that I'm just like, that's fucking stupid.